Hey everybody, welcome to Supernatural Health. My name is Joe. Thank you for coming by. It's Sunday, January 2nd, 2011, and we are going to celebrate the new year with a big salad. So, hang on for this one. I don't think you'll be disappointed. First things first, let's scrub up. Now, we're going to start with some couple of different things, a little different than we normally use, but it's going to be really nice. We're going to be incorporating, from the Chinese medical perspective, all of the different flavor profiles or tastes. We're going to have a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, a little bit bitter, a little bit sour, and a little bit of what translated into English from the Chinese medical textbooks would be called bland, but it's not really bland like, stale white bread or something like that bland. It's bland meaning very lightly sweet, like the kind of sweetness that maybe comes from sweet white corn or a sweet yellow pepper. Not sugary sweet, but just light on the palate, more on almost the roof of the mouth. So it's going to work. They're going to work really well together, and we're going to use a nice light dressing. And what was I going to say? Oh, I forgot. Okay, anyway, so let's get to this. We've got some beautiful baby arugula already washed and spun. Okay, it's a little bit spicy, a little bit bitter. It's very nice. Okay, so that's all ready to go. We get a good knife. We always keep it in here, right? And we'll start with pepper. Oh gosh, if I remember what I was just going to say to you guys. Get a nice, beautiful sweet yellow pepper here. A couple of seeds go in, no worries. Cut those into bite-sized pieces, right? So, how was New Year's and Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Solstice and everything that everybody celebrates, right? Some yellow pepper in there. Now we've got a couple of nice organic plum tomatoes. These are going to go in as well because tomatoes are good, and because this is my kitchen, so there's going to be some tomato action going on. That right there. Everything ready. We had an absolutely gorgeous blizzard earlier this week here on the East Coast that, oh boy, last Sunday night right about this time I was cross-country skiing, and it was just crazy wind, icicles hanging off your face, something else. Alright, so we've got the tomato and the yellow pepper in there. Now, we're going to take a couple of, just found these at the market day before yesterday, organic, seedless samsuda. I think they're called samsuda oranges. So we're going to give this a whirl and break this up. Apparently there's no seeds in here. Just trim off this end. Just want to do that. There we go. Yeah, so far no seeds. That's good. Break this up into little pieces. So yeah, we've had some good cross-country skiing. Weather's been really fluctuating. A couple of weeks ago I was in the ocean. Had some nice surfing going on. That was good too. A little bit of everything. Okay, let's see. Yeah, here's another one. This one doesn't need to be trimmed. The other one had a little stiff edge where the peel connected to the flesh of the orange, so I wanted to just peel that off. Okay. This is pretty simple so far, right? It's coming along. Can we get a look at that? Now, rinse. And here's what we have next. I've got a couple of organic dried figs. Okay, these are great. This is going to give us a little bit of sweet, a little bit of an exotic flavor. I think my friend Kyla, fellow acupuncturist, gave me these. Keep your fingers bent under when you cut, right? So we take the figs, pop them right in here. That's good. Now, organic jalapeno. We're going to take one of these. Cut the stem off. And look inside. If the seeds, okay. If the seeds look nice and white and clean, then stay with them. If the seeds are kind of brown, then take the seeds out. These seeds look pretty good, so we're going to investigate further. I'm just going to cut this into circles. Okay, so we have our salad here. We're going to make a little dressing. We're going to combine some extra virgin olive oil. About 4 or so tablespoons. And some, I use Bio Nature, that's my favorite olive oil, and same company, some organic balsamic vinegar, no sulfites, totally organic, no chemicals in it. We use half the amount. When you're making any kind of this type of dressing, half the amount of acid to the, looks like I need a touch more, to the amount of oil that you use, okay? There we are. Now, oh, by the way, I want to say hello to my buddy Phil. He sent me a great YouTube message. And Happy New Year, buddy. I'm going to respond back to you tonight, I promise. And we have that. Now, a little bit of organic, raw, blue agave. This will give a little hint of sweetness, balance off the vinegar, but also it helps to emulsify the dressing and hold everything together. Chopsticks, right? Let me just give this a whirl. Sometimes I put this dressing in a jar and shake it up really well if I'm bringing it somewhere, a family dinner or something like that. Lately, the family's been asking me to make salad dressing, so at home I'll just either do it over the top or put it in a cup and spin it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to add some pink volcanic sea salt and some fennel powder, some fenugreek, and some crushed red pepper. Everything's organic. Don't mess around with pesticides. The world is dirty enough. Where we can, let's keep it clean. It promotes sustainable agriculture, promotes healthier bodies, promotes healthier farm workers so they don't get exposed to all the pesticides, promotes a healthier, cleaner earth, the ground doesn't get polluted. Oh boy, this is going to be nice. Okay, I'm eating this alone, so I'm going to taste the dressing. Ah, beautiful. Okay, now before we put the dressing on, there's one last thing. A little while ago, oh, I'm back. A little while ago, I steamed up some organic butternut squash. I sliced it into pieces and steamed it and drizzled it with some organic pumpkin seed oil, and then put a little curly parsley on top. So we're going to put that on top of the salad as well. So we're getting really everything, you know. From the Chinese perspective, we're going to be nourishing the spleen, the kidneys, the heart, the liver, and the lungs with all of these different flavors. The lungs a little spicy, the heart a little spicy and a little bitter. The spleen a little bit lightly sweet. The liver a little bit sour. And the kidneys a little bit salty. So that's kind of cover all of the 5 elements. This is the 5-element New Year salad. Okay, so now let's get the dressing going. Drizzle that on top. A little toss. All right, so we ready to taste this? First, let's take a look. Make sure you can see it. Here we are. All right. Here we go. Let's have a little taste. Everything comes together, and you know the pumpkin seed oil adds a really nice quality to everything else. You know, this is good. Oh, I think I'm going to like this year, I'll tell you. Anyway, thank you so much for coming by. Happy New Year to everybody. Good health. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay strong. And we'll see you real soon. Peace. Ciao for now. Salad.